Okay. Hello and welcome back to Grand Tactician the Civil War. I'm smart and today, well, that's debatable anyway, but today I have the the wiki pulled up just so we can compare weapons and whatnot. But I don't think it'll be necessary. So, anyway, back in, we have a battle we might be about to fight in St. Louis, Missouri. My hope is that if I can make sure there's a stabilized front and that I have one field army to match every one of their field armies, then I can wait and I can take my time and I can methodically dismantle the Confederacy. At the moment, I have, 5 armies. Funny that the largest one is this Department of the Ohio, which I think actually the first thing I want to worry about today is army organization. So, this Army of the Ohio, no, Army of Western Virginia is this guy all the way over in Illinois. You're not going to be fighting in Western Virginia for a long time. So for now, you need to be the Army of the Mississippi. And if you're thinking, why'd you go silent there? It's because, yes, I do have to think about how to spell Mississippi by doing the little chant. Okay. Meanwhile, you have taken Alexandria. I think I want you to go hit. Oh, you can't. And I can't tell you to go down there either. You need to wait a little while. Over here, Department of the Pennsylvania can't build. You probably could. You will end up with 17,000 men versus their Army of the Shenandoah at 23,000. The Army of the Northwest over here with 23,000. Probably all their armies are going to end up with about 23,000, huh? More or less. This Department of the Ohio under McClellan, I think, has two things you need to do. First is build a fort, and second is build a depot behind the fort. Now, I think, let me find a fort up here. Fort Wayne. Can I? Okay, well, not really what I meant. Can I level up forts? The fort combat and fort mechanisms in this game are by far my least favorite part of the game. I thought there were different levels of forts. Are there not? Strategy, military. Just garrisons. What the hell do you think this is? It's funny how many of these have... Huh. Okay, so I guess there was no upgrading forts. There's only, I don't know, building new ones. No, there is. Like, look at that. Fort Washington, I could upgrade. The artillery will be upgraded. So what do I need to do in order to upgrade a fort? It looks like you can only... No? Maybe I'm just dumb. Okay, yes. Yes. So yes, all of these forts I want upgraded after I've built them. So you, for example, you're going to immediately after taking Winchester build a fort, and you're going to upgrade it immediately, like right after. So what I want is to start doing, and maybe it's too early to really worry about this just yet, but I want soon an army that is entirely engineers and whose sole purpose is to build forts behind our lines and to be a field training unit, basically, for units that will then go into forts. Like this Army of the Shenandoah, for example, which is going to be at 23,000. I want a fort basically at every entrance to the Union that will be able to withstand a 23,000 person assault, at least for a couple of months, at least for long enough that I can move an army of my own around. So I don't know how many that would take, if that would need, say, 5,000 people or 12,000 people. Hopefully not that many. Again, the fort mechanics in this game don't really make much sense to me. But you've taken Winchester, oh, you, not yet. You've taken Covington, which is good. That means you're going to start building a fort. Over here. Oh, fuck. You're never gonna make it, because you're supposed to be moving by train. That's not great. I think maybe what I do... You have how many at the moment? 8,000. You have 7,000. Army of the Tennessee is gonna be bigger. No, it's gonna be smaller. And you're gonna be 13,000. I think maybe what I actually do... Because there's simply no chance you get here in time. Maybe I move you forwards and just have you wait until the Department of the West arrives. There's not really a good solution here that doesn't lose St. Louis. And so if that's the case, if we end up losing St. Louis again, I think basically the Army of the Mississippi is just going to fall back to Springfield, and the Department of the West is going to retreat to Evansville. well, it's going to start building, shockingly, a fort. And then from there, I guess it's going to be the two of you against the two of you, and the Army of the Mississippi against the Missouri State Guard. And conquering Missouri is of critical importance. Ooh, Western Army. Fun. That'll be another thing that I'll kind of want and need is, man, why are you guys all on file? Weird. Is I'll want a small army of, again, just engineers and artillery, basically, that I can use to just wander around sometimes and attack various forts. Okay. Navy. Let's think about our Navy. What do I want in a Navy? For now, I want something like the Home Squadron that can just blockade here. I'd love if I could get a... There's no way you can blockade all of this. Why are you... Insane that all of this stuff is being blockaded, I guess. No? Is it not? Maybe everything is recovering from the initial occupation, which reminds me of another thing. Over here is the only copper mine in the Confederacy. I'm not sure if they have any iron mines or lead mills or anything like that. Can I show garrisons? Show map filters. Workforce slavery trade? Weird. Not support. Production and demand. This only... High production numbers. So green, I suppose, is if there's enough production to meet demand, and red is if there's more demand than there is production. But I can't see these things in the Confederacy unless I actually have visual over them. So that was coal, that was lead, that was coal, coal. Down here we know that was copper. And then you kind of just have to run around. Here's an iron mine. Coal. Coal. More coal. Iron. But, well, low production. Well, okay, but there isn't actually anything there. Oh, interesting. Coffee. But there isn't actually any coffee being produced here. Is there a tooltip for this view? Shows the highest regional production, green, and demand, red. Towns demand consumer goods while companies produce goods and consume pre-goods. I see. And somewhere in goods and trade, I should be able to see if there was like a balance. So flour, required pre-goods for production, high value, production versus demand. So I need to get way more flour, for example. And presumably I can click on any of these, yeah. This is good, I think. I think if I can force the Confederacy to require or to rely almost exclusively okay, yeah. This will be fun. Now that I kind of understand how your supply and demand works in this game, how actually doing stuff works. So gold mine. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know there were gold mines in this game. What else? Anybody else? Anything else in Appalachia? Austinville lead mines. Okay. So, hopes and dreams. Win Missouri or stabilize the West. Either or. And then immediately I think I need to start focusing on building a robust economy that will last me well into 64 while the Confederacy collapses. So with that, what's my policy for right now? What am I currently doing? This, I'm doing regulars. After regulars, I'm gonna do legal blockade. Then I think agriculture. Nah, then I think industry. And then for navies, fleets. Yeah, okay, who do I have? Home squadron. Please? Okay, it doesn't. So flying flotilla here in Chesapeake Bay. Flying flotilla should get decently sized, and you should be here in the bay instead of in open water. So let's manage you, and you have almost nothing. Ocean going fleet. Sea and rivers. Sea. I want in you anything that can go up a river, which is very few things in our collection at the moment. Like the rest of these are not going up a river. Okay, understandable. Atlantic blockading squadron is currently sitting in New York. You naturally should not really worry about anything that can go up a river. And I'm wondering if you should even have ships of the line. Or if my ship of the lines. I think it's unlikely we're going to be fighting a lot of naval battles. Not that, we the player get to fight naval battles anyway. But you as such. "50 guns. The sloops of war. Size medium, speed 12 knots. Oh, both of these are slow, these steam frigates. Your condition is pretty bad. So let's think about this. What do I want the Atlantic blockading squadron to do? I want you to be decently sized, and I want you to be fast ships. So anything 12 knots. I'm not really sure if there is a and then Atlantic blockading squadron. I want you to go to port. Actually, go to New York Harbor. Oh, that's funny. You can't. Long Island isn't real in this game. Okay. So every one of these is a sailing ship. Why do all of these say 8 knots? Every one of these should be a lot faster. 12, 12, 12, 12, 12. Okay, I don't understand. But whatever, that's that. Gulf blockading squadron. You are also going to need a bunch of guys, and I'm kind of not concerned about who's in you. You just need enough to be able to actually fight. Ideally, you'd have bigger guys like these steam frigates with more than 9 guns. You only have 7 guns. Brigs aren't gonna have a lot of guns. Sail and steam, C, C, C. Okay, well, you with your 40 guns, and you with your 40 guns. And that's okay. You're going to just stay where you are for now. Not really a me problem. Company applications. No. Railroads? No. This law is just a lie. And the prison camps, we should be fine on prison camps forever. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. Well, Navy but building. Create new fleet. Not necessarily what I want to do. I want to look at constructing new ships. I want to start the production of a navy specifically designed for going straight up the Mississippi. Which means I need first I need a navy, and I can probably use the home squadron for this, for capturing both of these two forts from the side. And then after that, because I want to capture a bunch of forts, after that, I want a navy that can take New Orleans and Baton Rouge. So I want to start building a navy that can sail up the Mississippi. And I guess I'll make a new fleet. Oh, that's funny. I can base it in. I could sail down south, actually. That would be kind of cool. Where was that 4? Wasn't there a 4? Am I blind? Boston Harbor is 4. What about New York? Okay, it's not New York. It should be Brooklyn, right? New York. Albany, Buffalo, New York Harbor. New York Harbor is smaller than Boston. That is interesting. That is actually quite interesting. Alright, Boston's the only 4. Boston is the only 4. With a wharf capacity of 5,000 tons. Works for me. So we're looking for things that can sail up a river. And we want things that have as many guns as possible. These will come available much later. Like these ironclad river gunboats, for example. We'll probably end up at a point where we don't even need to worry about these guys. Like the Monitor. Royal Steam Corvette River Monitor. Like this guy. 4 guns, very large. That's not a lot of guns for a very large ship. Will you tell me what a River Monitor is for? No? Okay, that's cool. Can I build a first-rate steamer? I assume not. Maybe a first-rate steamer might not even be something that exists. I don't actually know. So Double Ender has no armor, 8 guns. Your speed is gonna be fine either way. The size probably matters for engagement width, I would assume. The only other thing I can build that can sail up is this gunboat. With only 5 guns. Armor, timber, 5 guns, and cost, 132. So say look at this guy. Cost is twice as much. A few more guns. No, less guns. No, wait, we're not a gunboat. More guns. Twice the cost. No armor. Interesting. Well, then I feel like what we would want is a handful of these second rates and a handful of, we'll say 6 and 4 to give us 10 total. And this will not be the Cape Cod Squadron. This will become the MISSISSIPPI Mississippi Squadron. Okay, that's good. That'll start us using some of this shipyard utilization too. And I mean, while I'm at it, I should just start thinking about getting a lot more of these. Ooh, paddle steamer. Wow, you have no guns. 2 guns. That's not very good. These double endors actually don't seem bad at all. 8 guns, cheaper than the second rate by quite a substantial margin, and they're faster. So hey, Home Squadron, Mississippi Squadron, I'm gonna actually get a handful of these double endors built for you as well. And then ships in harbor, I want a handful of... Can I build ships of the line? That's a screw ship converted. No, I cannot. I wonder why not. No tech or import available for this. Interesting. Okay. Well, in that case, what's the biggest difference between you guys? 7 and 9. Steam frigate at 40. 15 guns. What about these guys? The steam frigates are much more expensive for a slower gun, actually. So I'm not sure what the benefit of the steam frigate is. You require more resources in everything except for naval artillery, but like, whatever. You require slightly less provisions. And you require a higher port. Yeah, I don't know why I would want any of you. Anyway, maximum I can build of these frigates is 9. So I'll get 9 starting to be built so that I can replace any losses. And with that, having gone now for half an hour, I guess it's finally time to unpause. Now, hopefully you're not close enough to engage. No. But you are close enough that you will be supporting. That was stone. Yes, you. Oh, actually, before any of you get in, we need to do more taking care of stuff. So, William S. Harney. The most important thing I want in my leading officers is a good administration skill. Doubleday, you're on thin ice. Casey has a low administration skill. I'm not putting not putting any of you. Bryce has 2, 2. Oh, interesting. Morris is an artillery officer. I think, actually, you, Benjamin Bryce, is a good choice. Anderson is defamed. That's fine. You're a loser anyway. You are a political officer, but you have good initiative and you have good leadership. Actually, you're a volunteer, not a political officer. Yeah, perfect. This is the Department of the West. So I think ultimately my plan for armies, the way armies are gonna look, is 3 brigades to a division, plus 1 small artillery battery, and then a couple of, massed artillery divisions. And I should always just do this anyway. You I can find any cavalry. Anybody. This is why we have filters. Except the filter doesn't really work. You have 2 administration. You're perfect. Pleasanton, get Abercrombie underneath you. Abercrombie even is an infantry commander, not a cavalry commander. That'll be okay for now. So that's the Department of the West. 14, 2 days, 4 days, 37 days. You have to be okay with that. Department of the Ohio under McClellan might not last that long for these guys to properly reinforce. Gorman with only 1 admin. I would prefer somebody with better administration than that. Maybe Benjamin Alvord would not be a bad choice. We're gonna go with Hobart Ward instead. Gibbon, Abbott. I think you can take Alvord underneath you. That seems fine by me. And Canby. That'll be okay. I don't understand why Grant is so famous. When he hasn't really done anything yet. He hasn't even taken command of a brigade. Grant hasn't done anything yet. This game doesn't make any sense sometimes. Department of the Pennsylvania is okay for now. Actually, no, it's not. Kime, you're famous. It's okay. Nope, don't want to raise a new unit. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to misclick. You have bad administration, but I don't think that's something we can overcome with the cavalry commanders. Miles is worthless. Oh, that's upsetting. I don't know how you came to actually be defamed. Can I get anybody who's actually an infantry leader? No, the best we're gonna do is this engineer. Okay, 2 administration is acceptable. Army of Northeastern Virginia and Irvin McDowell. McDowell's an artillery commander. Tyler is an artillery commander in charge of an infantry division. Far from ideal. You also don't have very good. Irvin McDowell, what are you? You're a brigadier general. Hunter, I don't think I'm gonna find somebody really better than you. Theodore Runyon, that's pretty good. You're pretty good. Colonel Innes Palmer, I will replace with anybody I can. You know what? Here's what I'll do. Palmer, you can get replaced with basically anybody I can find. Not wasting people though. Anybody with any cavalry experience? Nope. Yes. You. Well, definitely not you. So you or you. Well, you have 2 admin, so I'd rather take that. Put writing under Gorman, but Gorman is not going to be Gorman anymore. Gorman is going to be that other guy who I just replaced. It's Blake Palmer. Congratulations, Palmer. You are now in charge of a division. And you will be the. I think I want to rename these. 5th Division to First. I don't know how to spell cavalry. First Cavalry Division, in case you happen to get more cavalry. This can become the massed battery. Maybe it's battery spelled with 2 A's. 2nd U.S. Artillery. Okay, bye. Who knows? Well, actually, we'll make it simple. 1st Artillery Division. Spell artillery right? I did. 2 L's. Then the rest of these, New Jersey Militia, 1st, 2nd Division, that's fine. All of these guys are actually from New Jersey. State Massachusetts, Michigan, New Jersey. In fact, only one of you is from New Jersey, so we will rename this to be the 3rd Division. Very good. And give me a second, I need to turn on a lamp. It is very dark in my room, and it is lamp time, lamp o'clock, clock a lamp. Okay, well, the hope and dream is that's good enough. We're gonna have to retake St. Louis all the way. which will be very obnoxious. At least I think. Oh, and I don't know where you went. Alright. Fuck. Well, we're just gonna have to wait and see how that siege goes. I don't have high hopes for it. You building both of those is fine. Have we taken, was this Winchester yet? Almost. And you have let them escape. So with that in mind, McDowell, take a defensive stance and build a fort right there. Stringham. I think I was sending you to New York, is that right? Yes. Good. Good. Credit rating is not good at the moment, but I think that'll be okay. Union passes regular act. Regular brigades form. Loss of examples for the militia. Which is a good point, but oh well. Policies. Legal blockade. So looking at this, we have a very slight advantage. But I think our advantage will get bigger and bigger as those reinforcements actually show up. That's gonna take quite a long time. Can you build in hostile territory? It seems you cannot. So, go ahead and... No? Still can't build? Maybe your readiness is too low. And this is Fort Monroe besieged. That's in the south, isn't it? No. Oh, interesting. Hampton Division with 6,000 men is sieging Fort Monroe. With only 2 batteries. You can't do anything about this, right? No. Well, I don't really want to lose Fort Monroe. Hey, can I send you to, like, go... All ships and fleet disabled. Good. Well, yes, that's why I want you to... Okay, I guess there's no actual ships in the fleet, is what you mean by that. Barely afloat. Oh, and there is now an invasion of the North. The 2 of you invading southern Ohio, huh? Frost's Core. Oh, fucking hell. That's interesting. Oh, please tell me that the Battle of St. Louis is gonna go well. Alright, it's getting slowly better for us. Our readiness might actually be increasing. And this is construction complete. Covington Depot in the state of Kentucky. Covington Depot. Oh, yes, yes, yes. In where else but Covington. The fort is still quite a ways from being completed, but that's okay. Taking Alexandria yet? If they're dumb enough to just stay here and siege this, we might be able to come in behind them and take, who's this? Some fleet over here. Let's bring you this way and tell you to blockade. Fort ready in 8 days. That's fast. Can you now build your own fort? Yes, you can. You build it anywhere useful? That may or may not actually be a useful placement of that fort. I'm not sure. I think we're just gonna have to accept that there was an invasion of Ohio for the moment. Oh, they have brought a second army up to San Luis. Price's Corps with 18,000 men. They've currently got 11,000. To my 14. As this continues, it seems like it's getting better for me, but not fast enough. And again, I really need San Luis. Who's this? Wald. Okay, yes. Not policies. What am I doing with this stuff? Okay, I think artillery reform is my first plan. And then I can decrease the spending on the military for a little while. No projects, finances. Okay, how many people are these actually? 68,000? I mean, that's going to be spread between 2 corps. Frost's corps has 23,000. There's not even 63,000 people in the entire Confederacy. Don't do this to me, game. Don't lie to me. Okay. Artillery reform. Now then, finances, military can come down to low. and I will start walking about the economy for a little while. I mean, that's gone from being 12 million down, we'll say, to 4.5. Good enough. Oh, I need to sneeze. Okay, I lied. I didn't sneeze. I'm unable to sneeze, apparently. This is not good in any meaningful way. So I think at this point, stinging defeat. Okay. Where are you going? I would like it if you fell back. I can't tell you where to go. Actually, don't fall back anywhere. Stay wherever you are. The Department of the West, I will stand you here, and you I will bring you back a tiny bit. We'll see what move they make, if they come for us. Army of the Mississippi. Get yourself ready enough just so you can build a depot and a fort. Okay, meanwhile, these guys, Zolikafor, with 20,000, is headed towards the Department of the Ohio, which almost has a full army. What are you missing? One of your batteries and one of your brigades. That's less than ideal, but I think it'll be alright. I'm tempted, actually, under Anderson. I'm replacing Anderson. I'm replacing Anderson with literally anybody. Blake to get a cavalry from Illinois. Tyler. I don't know that Tyler is who we want. Because Tyler's an info artillery commander. And I want anybody who is cavalry. Perfect. Pennington Jr. How long? 2 days? I think I can wait 2 days. Results of the Battle of Almablablaba, with the flying flotilla retreating. One ships have been sunk. 2 sunk. Okay, well, get out of there, I guess. 1 ship sunk and 1 ship lost, or 2 ships lost. Go ahead and get yourself up here to, I don't know, Philadelphia or somewhere. You can't get to Philadelphia. Get yourself up here to Baltimore. We're gonna have to wait a little while before really taking an advantage. Department of the Ohio preparing siege. That's you. And that's not good because they have a lot more men than you do. Fuck, okay, they don't have so many more men that the victory balance should be like that, especially since we have an actual, um, a fort. No, I think I'm gonna take this on the battlefield. Force, they should have to assault me. This might be a quick campaign. I might have to raise every single army and regiment I can just to match the Uber Confederates. So far, not great. And I'm really hoping that we are actually on the defensive here like we should be. Nope, we are attacking. Far from ideal. We do have the luxury, though, of not having to worry about crossing the Springfield River. So here's what I'm gonna do. Department of the Ohio, move up here. Okay, you guys all just get close to the road, please, so that it's faster. And I want every division basically at the same time to get yourself way up here in the north. I'll take as long as I need to take in order to fight and win this battle. I don't have nearly as much artillery as I would really like to. You, 1st Division, go take this retreat point from them. And then McClellan, go ahead and get yourself over this way. I think my plan is going to be, take that, march over this way, cross country, take this, and then depending on what they look like here in Springfield. Which Springfield is this? Is this Springfield, Illinois? One Covington, Kentucky. Springfield, Kentucky? I think we'll try to basically swing around them, all the way around them, and take this objective here. If we can take this objective here, we'll force it into a meeting engagement. Well, nobody's gonna win just based off of time. And in that case, I think I'll have the advantage because I'll have them kind of boxed in. Whereas I'll have, my flank, and both of us, but especially me, will have our flanks resolved by the river. And for some reason, these pontoon bridges exist, except they don't actually touch the ground. So at that point, I can methodically kind of think about just hammering their line with artillery or whatever I need to do. And if I can capture all of their retreat um areas, I think that would be good too, because that means it'll be harder for them to withdraw. It's late in the afternoon. If I was them, I would basically just be set up right here on this creek. And they probably couldn't go any farther than here. And they probably have enough in their minds to refuse this entire flank. I'm not really sure why you guys are going cross country at that point instead of continuing to walk along the road. But okay, you do you. That's gonna make you very tired. This will probably be, I mean, this will definitely be a 2-day battle, but it might even be longer than that. Okay. Alvald, let's get you to set up. Heal can be you to set up. Heal and not Churchill, but wherever your commanding officer is. You of the 1st Division to set up. Heal. And then I will take the artillery and get you right there. With McClellan himself right there. Just to scout ahead. Both of our guns are 24-pound howitzers, which is pretty good. At this point in the war, at least. End of day. 33,000. 10 of mine have left the field. They have 33,000. Okay. Spectacular. That is exactly what I like to see. Good odds. Okay, that automatically capture them. I'm going to say, hey, everybody, single line. So can be, no, can be, take this flank, or everybody else basically gets ready to march cross country. And that's gonna be good enough. Third Division, go ahead and move yourself to be like that. Well, the artillery gets itself moving all the way over here. Meanwhile, the Force Division, get yourself all the way over here. Now, 4th Division, go ahead and pull your guys all the way over here and just keep flip-flopping the lines over each other like that. We're going to take this and we're basically going to attack from backwards here and just set up on the railway. Alvord, go ahead and move your troops over like that. I'm still yet to actually see them. Which I think I'm quite okay with. Oh, that might have been somebody over here. No, if it was, I would see them by now. Okay. 1st Division. Oh, interesting. 1st Division, let's get you to move into this wood line. 4th Division, let's get you to move there. And the artillery, I'll have you move a little bit farther over there. McClellan, you could kindly move your men a little bit farther forward. Is this Orvin McDowell? John A. McDowell. I don't know who that is. Okay, well, there they are. Let's get Canby. Ooh, please stop. To come back like that. And you to pivot this way. Interesting that they probably have set up several successive lines. We're exhausted too, which isn't good. I mean, everybody's probably... No, some of you are well rested and some of you are exhausted. Doesn't really make any sense. I'm going to take you guys and have you send out some skirmishers. And I want these skirmishers to go into this forest and act as scouts. Because if I can instead shift and take this, whatchamahoo's it, this objective, I will do that. Oh, wow. Okay, let's get you actually into this wood. Okay, that's all of their escape points. How far is your guys' range? Okay. I want you guys to be more like that. Um, and I'm not totally sure if it's worth it, but I'm gonna have you guys start building fortifications as well. They have a lot of people all kind of set up. And they have, no, the numbers have gone down. 150. Somehow I've lost 269. You don't seem to be seeing anybody. Come here and tell me if you can capture that objective. I will completely abandon this. Maybe I shouldn't. If I could say get my artillery on this hill, I mean they have more artillery than me. Guns 5, 5, 10. That's 15 guns. 6, 6, 12. So I guess I don't have too much more artillery. Alright, I'm gonna pull you guys this way in front of the artillery. And I think maybe what we'll do is try to collapse around Smith over here. You guys are just gonna take this objective and then I guess we'll run away. I'm not I'm not really sure. I don't have high hopes for you 200. I think the militia can take objectives, but I'm not totally sure. in no small part, I basically okay, good. In no small part, I basically need these guys to attack me. Okay, let me do this. Okay, let me do this. I want you building. Okay, whatever. Hopefully that's far enough away that it's not going to cause these guys to do something stupid. Well, annoying for me. It's unlikely they have enough people. I don't think they're gonna do anything stupid anyway. First division, I will have you start building those. This will take basically all day. But this is a very important battle to win, and I'm okay with doing it very slowly. I'm going to keep the artillery there until um, these have actually been built a little bit. Because if you guys attack, I'm now in artillery range. But if I have you guys start moving, that might not be true anymore. Plus, I think just by having you guys build, you will start getting experience, which will be nice. So I guess speed 5. Almost halfway on capturing this. The objectives don't add a lot of points. Okay, cool. I will take you two and have you just Actually, I'll have you guys help out with building that. Meanwhile, I'll take one of these artillery and send you at this point up there. McDowell, meanwhile, or not McDowell, McClellan. It's nice that we have a fallback line of sorts. They are moving. It's worth noting they have cavalry too. They're all really bunched up though. So if I can get artillery training on them where they don't have artillery to fire back, I think I can cause a lot of casualties. I think I would have preferred it if you didn't take that route. Now, in order for this to matter, we need to not just uncap it, but we need to, take it for ourselves. Okay, you guys go ahead and, you know what? Don't do that. Do that. Start following them. Oh, they're cavalry. They're starting to march. They've maybe realized how weak this unit is, and that they could push me off pretty easily. That's a real cavalry division too. That's that's 1,300 cavalry. Please construct. Who do you belong to? How have you lost 22 people? Okay. Are you guys both still constructing? Good. Oh yeah, they are sending the first CS cavalry. Depending on what that cavalry chooses to do, this might actually end poorly for them. Although with so many reinforcements coming up, And with them all being bunched up like that. Alright, open up on them. "15. Those the first real gunshots of the battle. Do you think at this point you can get... Okay, you'll need to be closer than you are. So say like that. Okay. 4th Division with your 2 brigades. I want you forward. Yeah, all of you guys. That's good. 1st Division. Actually, one of you already has skirmishers out, so I want you to send skirmishers out. Indiana Brigade. You guys kind of barely have enough people to send skirmishers out. So I want you guys both to start shooting at these people. Because that cavalry stopped moving, they've just vanished in the woods, which doesn't make any sense. But that might mean we're just gonna stay here hidden for a little while, which would be kind of cool. I mean, it would be fun. I get... Okay, you guys can't see past the people in front of you. That's understandable. Not ideal, but understandable. You go ahead and get there. You go ahead and get there. You keep constructing. And you actually go ahead and just start opening. You... I might want something else. I might want you to move up here. If the 2 of you could send out skirmishers. Grant to go back them up. And Meade to go back them up. But you guys only have muskets. That's not good. You guys go ahead and fall back. And we forced a decent size set of Confederates. Why were you shiny but you won't? To come after us here. But it might still just not be enough. Now that's good. You're shooting straight down the line. Go ahead and actually target Bucknor Sr. because they're not laying down. In fact, don't actually do that at all. Instead of that, you should start bombarding this area right here. Oh, Grant, your detachment is way too close. And you guys need to start shooting them. You can now send out skirmishers, and once you are in place, I'll have you send out skirmishers too. At this point, I think it's time for you to just run away. Ideally, faster rather than slower. And if they chase after you, they chase after you. Or they just lay down. That's fine too. You should have no trouble shooting past the skirmishers. I don't know why you're not shooting. Okay, there we go. I want to bring this 4th division around this way. So that they can act as... No, do not do that. Go stand there, I guess. Duval. The guy way out here who, for some reason, shadowed after escaping and then ran right into them. So that's not good, because that's 200 men gone from Duval. Alright. Let's have everybody call back in your skirmishers. And I'll set you back to firing at will. You should be going here, and Grant, you should really be going here, please. No! For fuck's sake, Grant, you imbecile! God fucking damn it. This is the problem with these, is that you can tell units to withdraw and they do it. Even when that's not actually what you're trying to tell them to do, they do it anyway. Alright, we need to... hello? Oh, that's gonna be good enough, I guess. We need you guys to do this. Please. I never told Grant to withdraw. And I bet you Meade is gonna do the same. even though I've told him several times now to move his stupid fucking ass over there. So that's great. We just have a division that is completely useless. So the only real hope at this point is that they, for some reason, send everybody right up like this into me in a way where I can just put so many guns to bear on them. Fuck, and there goes my artillery. Absolutely destroyed. I don't even know that you got enough canister off to make it worthwhile. Oh god. I don't know how the Confederacy's armies have enough readiness to act like this. That's one of the things I dislike about the aggressiveness mechanic, is that it really just makes the readiness kind of arbitrarily better. And we haven't even blown back this brigade yet. That's almost 5,000 rifles aimed at this guy standing in the open, and that's 300 casualties is all we've managed to put on them. And slow enough that they can withdraw, presumably in good order. That's not good. I mean, with how many of my guys just left the field for no good reason, if I were the Confederacy here, I would just stack my men up in successive lines and just push us right off the battlefield. Can I tell you to just get out of here? No. The problem is that the same button for telling the commander where to go is the same button for making them do special actions, like withdraw. Come on, get in a real line. Shoot these idiots. We have managed to repel one assault at heavier casualties to ourselves than they took launching the assault. Honestly, that's a waste of time. I think, although the way they're shaped up, if I send skirmishers out, these guys might have the range necessary to do something. Do something worth doing. Like hitting that battery. You should all lay down for now. I don't know how these guns can shoot over so many of their own lines so close in front of them. And that's now all of these guys moving back up. I wish with Duval, with having so few men, that I could tell them to fight in loose order. Please, think fuck. One hour and 52 minutes later. Well, you're in time to watch what may be the beginning of the last days of the United States of America. Because things have gone wrong very suddenly and very greatly. The title of this stream, when I first wrote it this way, I thought, oh, you know what? Things might not actually be that bad. We might have a good fighting chance. We do not have a good fighting chance. Who quoted Orange Man get it? No. We've still got to wait a couple of months for that. Come on, Zordakaffel. Not Zorda. Come on, McDowell. What are you doing? Why are you charging so fucking close? Do you have any idea how range works? Get close enough you can shoot, far enough they can't shoot back. Please. Anyway, right now we have... What is that? 9,000 men going up against 28,000. We are not winning this battle. Alright, let's get you to call your skirmishers back. And let's have you guys all lay back down, please. I will actually, for the time being, do this now. And hopefully you do that quickly. Ooh, somebody's hopping back on guns. That's an interesting choice. I will actually have you send out skirmishers again to... Oh no, you're not getting on the guns. I call those skirmishers right back and stand yourself right back up. Alright, if they're gonna stay out of range, you lay down. Would you fucking move? These are not good numbers for us. The Confederate States of America, and okay, I get it. I set the difficulty to super hard, and I also we need to pull back entirely. And I set the AI to aggressive, but the Confederate States, not all the way back though, please. I don't even know what that's doing. You know, whatever. Just do it. the Confederate States of America currently has more people in the field than I think they ever did, and the war has been going on for about 2 months. Like, we are fighting with 1864 levels of troops in 1861. Please actually take up positions on that wall. Hello? 3rd Division. Okay. Exactly. We have got some Giga Dixie stuff going on right now. I want everybody to lay down. Except actually for you, who, because of the way you're angled, I would like to come out and shoot them. Perfect. Good enough. Please stop. Stop advancing. You can shoot them from that close. I know you can. Okay. Into their flank. Okay. Nope. And time for you to fall back. Well, actually, no mind. If they're going to just stand there and not move, all I want... no, it's not. All I want is to make sure you don't move up any. And Ward, please get yourself behind the line. This is not good. If these people stay on this side of the railroad, we'll be able to just kind of riddle into them. But if they cross over, or if they stay completely on this side of Whitman's Creek, those artillery are gonna be a big problem. The moment these guys get within range, 3, 2, 1, everybody up. You guys should be shooting. Good, good, good. That should be so many guns on target all at the same time. I'm amazed this division did not immediately shadow. That's about 6,000 rifles. Well, I guess actually most of them aren't rifles. And it's still about 6,000 guns either way. There we go. Come on. Come on. Shadow. You guys, stand up. Put it into this artillery. Second brigade. Skirmishers too close. You guys should be... you guys should just be laying down. Actually, you guys should call back your skirmishers. No, that's just a bug. You don't have skirmishers out. Did you break that? You did. Good job. Turn and shoot the hell out of this artillery. They're probably trying to put canister right down on you. We've managed to deal a decent number of casualties. Gibbon, that's you. You go ahead and just get out of here. Your artillery is not useful anymore. You go ahead and lay down. You move so that everyone's behind cover. And just keep shooting them. You can actually do that too and get a lot more people, a lot more guns on them. Or you go ahead and fall back. If they want to keep sending up detachments of skirmishers, I think we'll have a decent chance at just continuously kind of popping them. Like, eventually, they will break on skirmishers alone. And those skirmishers attacking me in my trench works is a hell of a lot less effective than my skirmishers attacking them in the open. Alright, you guys. Go ahead and fall back. In fact, you guys can send out another round of skirmishers to go shoot Korshaw. Two skirmishers on one bruised infantry brigade might be enough to get them to get out of here. Meanwhile, everybody else should lay down. Laying down basically is just making them waste their ammo, at least this far away. The other thing I could do is have you guys send a detachment to reoccupy those guns. You guys get your skirmishers in before they break. if they're going to lay down, you should shift your focus on them. Nope, they're gonna stand back up, which might move them far enough forward that you guys can now open fire. Nope, for some reason you're not going to. I don't actually want you to do that. In fact, there was nothing I want you to do less than that. But I suppose if you're just right there, it's okay. Yeah, if you were gonna come out as far as I thought you were going to. You're not gonna get closer? No? Okay. Well, in that case, go ahead and just lay back down. Two skirmishers, one bruised infantry brigade. Don't Google that video. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. That's some weird heroes in general sort of shit. Hey, let's get you... No. Back. They're gonna come for you good and straight, hot and normal. Which means you get yourself right back behind those breastworks. I don't know why you don't have cover. Alright, here they come. Aim the other way, boys. You're facing the wrong direction. Put canister into these guys. Korshaw's brigade really should shatter soon. I mean, they just have so many fresh men. Oh, Korshaw's coming forward again. Look at that. Come on, do it one more time, Korshaw. I believe in you. I don't know how you guys have withstood. This artillery needs to move like that. And do it quickly, please. $700. Every time they do it, their casualties go up by almost 100, I bet. I might have to move this Indiana brigade over this way, which I don't really like. Why do you lose your cover? Okay, hold on here. There we go. Move forward into cover behind the breastworks. You're in bugle range. That command should be instant. Why are you guys spinning yourself all the way around? Holy fucking hell. Do anything other. No, oh, do not do that. Oh my fucking god. Oh, this game. Makes me so upset sometimes. Why are you guys marching like that? Who in their right mind? Where were you going? Come forward, damn it. What are you guys doing? You're gonna shadow and you've not done anything. You spent so long building these breastworks and y'all are just gonna not even fucking use them. You guys are not flanked, I can assure you of that. There we go. Can you shoot? Are you guys close enough you can shoot? Lay down. If the answer is no, then don't waste your time trying. You guys, Milroy. 1,000 more guns now. You should be close enough that you can just pepper these guys. Not being able to break Corshaw's brigade is not good. These guys are still too far away, such that you guys can't actually hit them. Oh god. And they're still slowly taking casualties, even behind the breastworks, even laying down. The only positive part to this is that they have to fight standing square in the open. They get no cover. Man, if I stood you guys up, Chorchor, you might be close enough to shoot these regulars. The answer is yes, you are. Except now they've magically disappeared. Now that you're standing up and can see them, they have magically disappeared. That makes sense. I think these numbers are lying. I think McBride's division might actually have suffered a bit more casualties than that. They're not doing very good. Alright. Lay yourself back down. Reorientate yourself a little bit. And now lay yourself back down. Go ahead and swing yourself that way. I want to temporarily send you over here. Because you guys aren't going to do anything anytime soon. And I really don't want you guys just standing around getting shot without shooting at anybody else. I don't want to send out skirmishers from you. Can you just to shoot these guys? That is far too close. I know what you think your orders are, but you need to stay right where you are and shoot these guys. You go ahead and stand back up. Put one round into them. Lay back down. If I break this detachment, I can get these skirmishers and the Indiana Brigade to focus on Korshaw. And if I can break Korshaw, I can get you guys to swing back over, this way and finish off McBride. I find it unlikely we're gonna be able to turn back anybody else. But those two would be quite nice to break. Now, would bring casualties make them a lot better too. God, if Grant and Meade had not withdrawn, stupid fucking idiots. I think there would have actually been a chance here. I wish I could call them back. Oh! Now that's good. You guys, shoot them. And by shoot them, I actually mean fall back a little bit so that you're only within range of shooting them. There, perfect. You guys, please. Hello? Funny how the weather has changed. Okay, well go ahead and do whatever you think you're doing. And then I'm just gonna click on you again. Oh, what are you doing? Not that, that's for damn sure. Oh, that's great. McBride's detachment. That's wonderful. Is that McClellan demoralized? The whole damn army. Your cohesion's fine. Alright, they're so close. Go ahead, lay down. The fact that what gun do you guys have that you could possibly have that much range? Have to have something like the same one I got. Alright, you guys. Stand up. Put out a volley. Lay back down. Let's get you to send more skirmishers out. Go ahead, lay down. Send this detachment forward. And with how little ammunition you have, Milroy, I don't think you're gonna do very much at this point. And with how many guns they have back here with enough range to get you. Alright, go ahead, stand back up. Milroy low on ammunition. Now, 25 casualties. Do this again. I want to see. 35. Hey, actually, they're not disappearing this time. Which doesn't make any sense. But it's good. Okay, now they've disappeared. Go ahead, lay back down. They can completely overpower me. They could wipe me clean off the map. So why aren't they? And why does the map show me that there's one singular gun way out here? Alright. First brigade's gone. You're gonna have to fall back like that. The other thing about getting you guys out is the more of you we can get out, the more of these Model 1817 rifles we can save. We barely dealt any casualties to that detachment. Can you, from where you are, reach them? Thankfully, the answer is yes. For some reason, you guys don't seem to want to actually go behind the cover. Just stay where you are. Your morale will recover. slowly. For some reason, you won't. Okay. Can you please shoot? It's interesting that it went from being a regular day to thunderstorm. Who would fight in such weather? Somebody whose only other option is to completely surrender Kentucky and probably withdraw from the everything west of the Appalachians. If we lose this battle, which we are losing this battle, it is very plausible that we lose the entirety of Illinois, we lose the entirety of Indiana, we lose Michigan, we lose Wisconsin, we lose Minnesota. We're already in the process of losing Ohio. Losing this battle, which again, we are going to lose this battle, could very likely mean everything west of Pennsylvania is lost. Iowa, gone. I would love it if you guys would advance to get behind cover. And if you guys could stand up. Come on. Oh my god, please tell me you are behind that cover. You are not. Why are you not behind? Why do you not get that cover bonus? They're in a bad formation. You can deal almost 1,000 casualties to Korshaw's brigade. Or they'll bring in up some detachment to take the file for them. Stand back up. Do this again. Shoot them a couple of times. Lay back down. Every time you do that, you seem to cause 10 casualties, which is plenty good for me. Korshaw has lost 900 people. Almost 1,000 men gone out of Korshaw's. And it seems it does not matter in the slightest to them. You guys should lay down. I don't think I can tell Milroy to get out of here, can I? No. I have no idea how in your first battle you can take 1,000 casualties and not be looking to withdraw. If this is the sort of steel belly that I gotta fight. There we go. Over 1,000 casualties in Korsar. Now, even with harder difficulty, I know that in the long term, I can replace these losses better than the Confederacy, but we might not make it that long. Alright, you. Get yourself back over there with your own men. God damn it. A third casualties. And they can simply fall back like nothing happened. Okay, can I get you to please... Come on. Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. What are you doing? You're taking heavy casualties right now for no good reason. I don't understand why you aren't behind that cover. Come on, double time. Get yourself laying back down. It's June. Nightfall is probably sometime around 9. So we've got another 3.5 hours. I think what we do at this point is rather simple. We have you... Well, actually, don't do that. Go this way. Well, like that. And we basically just start pulling everybody back. Like, I'm not gonna surrender. I can retreat at any time, but I worry that actually retreating might trick them into a assault that I won't be able to throw back. Although once you're in place, I suppose it's worth trying. Otherwise, all I do is just take all of you and have you all withdraw out this way. Oh, these guys are laying down now. Still out of, 1,700. That's some good casualties. I'm gonna send a couple more people to go take those guns. Well, you're facing the wrong way. Why'd you not grab the guns? There we go. Paulson's division, 1,500. Pemberton is marched away. Interesting. I don't really understand why. The canister range of these howitzers is so far away, it's not very useful. Or it's so close, I mean, that's not very useful. Well, that's not good either. Alvord! Colonel Alvord! Wonderful. Oh, that's great. That's what we want. Alright. Well, I think at this point, we give the order to retreat. And we just wait and see what they do. Either they attack, or they don't. Call those guys in. Let's get you to go do that quickly. You go do that quickly. You, however you feel like it, and you go do it too. I think you guys are gonna go fast enough that hardly matters. And just like that, everybody should be able to just withdraw. Hell, you guys might actually still escape with your... Nope, you gave up the guns. Well, we kept it from being a major defeat. That is part of the important part. Apparently, I can't tell the First Division to retreat. Oh, Breckenridge withdraw. All of our units have withdrawn from the battlefield. Although the battle is counted as lost, the troops are retreating orderly, and it's worth noting that two of our divisions never engaged. Or what divisions, brigades, whatever. Two of our brigades never engaged. Ultimately speaking, we dealt more casualties than we took. Not by a lot, but I think by enough of a margin that I'm okay with this outcome, given the alternative of simply not fighting and not putting up a square to begin with. So now we get to figure out how this spins things on the full campaign. In in the real Civil War, people like to think about, oh, Colonel Heinzelman did a great job. Bullshit. In the Civil War, people like to talk about, like, oh, what's the turning point? Well, when did the Union start getting good? When did they start winning? In the real world, it was immediately. Basically, the moment the war began, the Union was winning. Even if they constantly lost on the battlefield in the East, in Virginia, they constantly won in the West, and in the economic game, and in every way, the Union was constantly winning and pushing back Confederate forces, save for a few special moments. And even then, they always end with the Union coming on top. Such is not the case in our campaign. Battle of Covington has ended with the Department of the Ohio retreating from the battlefield in good order. My command has earned us a stinging defeat against a vastly superior enemy, being forced to give ground. The enemy has reportedly suffered total casualties of 29,000 men. There were 451 killed and 60 captured. All casualties total 2,500 men, with only 351 killed, although 777 have gone missing and the rest wounded. Morale is stable, supply situation is very good. 49 enemy soldiers have been per orders, no prison camps were available. What in flying fuck are you talking about? God damn it, these aren't finished yet. Alright. How far back are you guys retreating? Oh, you are not retreating where you should be. Disaster for the Union. The Confederates stand firm. Federal volunteers skedaddle. God damn it. And you guys have opted to retreat into Kentucky. The enemy's Zolikoff Corps field is deploying field works around Fort Hohen. And there was no chance we are winning that. I need you to get yourself to Columbus. McClellan. Okay. Can you please go... No. Heal. And if you really want to, you can even go by ferry. Please. Are you engaged in this? That's great. You should just withdraw. like you were supposed to do in the first place. Withdraw. I swear to God, McClellan, you are about to get the only sizable army we have in the center of the United States destroyed. Alright, you get a fort, get a depot. Oh, there was a spot. The Army of Washington with 8,000 men. Okay, well, you know what? I want to send every single one of you to the Department of the Pennsylvania. So transfer. And I want, first of all, Morris, go ahead and go under Roberts. Seymour can do something like under Kine. Carl over here. Graham, get yourself under Patterson and Hall. Okay, well, not good. Maintain support above 60. November 4th. Support is below 60 on this day. A Democrat victory will cause national morale to start decreasing steadily due to loss of unity in the policymaking. Okay, but we've got time for that to matter. Now, this is kind of bullshit because what happened here didn't make sense. Like, I told you to get out of there, and you opted to instead not. So get yourself over here, and then get yourself over here, please. The Army of Northeastern Virginia, which I think will be renamed the Army of the Potomac. You have finished building that fort. The Hampton Division down south doesn't have everybody yet. I want you to take Richmond. And go ahead and have some of your guys scout. You guys will fine. Flying Flotilla, you should be coming up here to Baltimore, please. Thank you. Atlantic Blockading Squadron is still repairing. Gulf Blockading Squadron, repairing. And Mississippi Squadron is being built. Okay. Well, I don't really want to try and do this, but I need to. The Department of the West under Justin Dimmick. Fortunately, McClellan's Department of the Ohio is a bit more important. Canby, I believe, is the person who replaced Alvord while he was wounded. McClellan will ultimately end up with 19,000, but that might not be enough. So the two of you are gonna need to get combined. I want no division less than 1,000. Kentucky has 6,000 men. It's a stupid idea, but I'm gonna recruit from Kentucky. $1,400, $1,700, $2,500, $2,500. Meade. Alright, that will bring you up to 22,000. McClellan's gonna need a lot more than that. Can I please, change where you guys are? Henry S. Bolton, an artillery commander. That's okay. I'll give you this guy. Plummer. If it takes a while, it takes a while, but I need large divisions. Milroy, not the best, but acceptable. New York, can I get anywhere closer? Michigan, a smaller division is okay. Oh, shoot, I don't want to recruit 1,500s. Wisconsin's decently close. I could get one division out of you. Oh, well, one brigade out of you. Oh, and look at that, McClellan, defamed. How shocking. You dim-witted cunt. You have an administration score of 3. I want to see for a second. Can be. 2, 2. Now, Grant is very famous, even though he didn't do jack shit. He's just famous for the sake of being famous. Let's replace Grant. And then McClellan will replace with Grant. Funny how this parallels the real world. Then under Plemmel from Vermont, we'll get the Green Mountain Boys. Not McClellan. Green Mountain Boys. Eventually, you guys will will get good weapons and be moved into a special unit. Blake, while we're worrying about the Department of the Ohio, can take one more cavalry from Pennsylvania. And then all of these guys. 59, 88, Force Battery, 33. Well, that's not very many at all. I can only do that. Oh, well, yeah, because you don't exist yet. Add new unit from Ohio. Fuck, well, I'm stupid. Yeah, 240. And whatever the hell you can get. That'll have to do with that. Department of the Pennsylvania gets all these regulars. I think I'm gonna take Colin and move you somewhere else. We do that. Then I think actually this Department of the Ohio, 30 days, 20, 22, 20, 28, 26, 9. These guys from Vermont, I'll actually send, and it'll take a while, but I'll send you guys to Stockton, and instead here in Plummel, from Ohio, where you're going to be doing most of your fighting. Ohio is a French state, which means we'll be needing some French boys. And I want to make sure anybody except for McClellan is in charge. Anybody? You know what? You. I like you. Winfield S. Hancock. Now, with any luck, I can successfully withdraw from Kentucky. You. Okay, hold on. Don't do that. Do that, please. What is this? Engage the enemy Johnston's Corps, fielding approximately 17,000 men. Who is this? Oh, in the west. Oh, interesting. Under Joseph E. Johnston. We have more guns. And while I'm thinking about it, because that'll take at least a few days, this fort will get itself up and going. Army in northeastern Virginia. Okay. $10, $10, and $10. Can I combine all of you guys? No. Okay, that's fine. Not actually what I wanted. Guns 12, guns 5. Get me from wherever the hell is close. District of Columbia is probably the single closest. Stat it. 6-pound field guns is the best you can do. There are so many artillery commandos, like this guy. William Bull Nelson. Good for you. Are you actually going where you're supposed to be going? Slowly. Yeah, we're gonna beat the Hampton division unless they get more of their men in or in soon. Okay. Got a lot more men fielded still. I don't know how Lee is the one in charge either at this point in the war. Okay. I mean, it's possible that this Department of the Ohio completely collapses and just vanishes. You're big enough and you're... God damn it, and now it's night, and now you're in fucking tents. How big is this army of Alabama? Okay. No! Why? I don't understand why you keep trying to do that. God fucking damn it. See, that's bullshit. I told you not... Oh my god. Promo of Ohio preparing siege and then results of the battle, blah 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 blah. Can you, like... go this way now? Hopefully you're far enough away that you're not gonna... Oh my fucking god. You've been trapped behind enemy lines by terrible game design for fucking 4 days, and somehow it's managed to be like 8 battles that you've lost. Just continuously losing battles that never actually happen. Please. Get yourself out of there. At least somehow you can have a pork. I think it's gonna have to be ambulance corps for ya. Can any of your units get porks? Not a me problem. Not yet, at least. Alright, what's this? Walled. That is the fleet, yes. How are you doing? Hello, please let me click on you. Pretty good. Ready in 2 days. I want you... You're not going to be able to because your readiness is too bad. Okay. Fort Maniglagla. Please. Fort Maniglagla. Oh my god. Why is this a thing? Okay. Go ahead and... Sure, take from New York. Or even Maine. Because it'll take so long. Go ahead and take. What the flying fuck? From Connecticut, get yourself a cup of artillery. Why? Why? Why is this a thing? And go ahead and get one more. Sure, from Delaware. And I have to turn back on the garrison. Go all the way back to the back. Okay, that's alright. Sure. Oh, Patterson, you really need to do a better job getting your people organized, please. So what do you have? 12 pounders, 6 pounders. Ooh, you have porks automatically. I do like the bombardment. That's the best you got. Okay. These infantry, I think, yeah, it makes sense to get, basically all sharpshooters. That or Deadly Volley. How many are in the regulars? Not a lot of people. So Deadly Volley is gonna be less effective, I think. Okay. 6-pound field gun. 24-pound howitzers. Not really what I want from you. First US artillery. I'll actually put one of you over here with the regular. This third battery I'll attach to Cadwalador and then do that. So that I can get one. Actually, I think I'll keep you over here. Actually, what I'll do is combine you with them. I get everyone to be using, yeah, Napoleons. Let me look at my officers. 12-pound howitzers, I don't have any in production. I don't really want. 24-pound howitzers, I have a bunch being produced. I really want these pellet rifles getting produced. These guys. And then these guys. It's funny that every weapon is mediocre. I lowered how much I was spending on the military. That might not be the smartest choice. Because I might want to get as many of these into the field as quickly as possible. Even faster than I wanted the cavalry reform. In fact, I think military just needs to always be at high. After legal blockade, I think government funding. Relations with Europeans down 10, that's fine. I think government funding, tariff act to help bring in more funding. So, okay, legal blockade, funding, tariff act, militia act 3. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, at the moment, I'm gonna go get tea and take a short break, because we've been going for 3 hours. So, I'm gonna do that and be back in a little bit. Don't know how much longer we're gonna go anyway, so.